This video is brought to you by fucking no one because no one wants to sponsor us. Please, anyone, and I mean literally anyone.
That sounds ridiculously desperate. We are not that desperate.
Moose shit! Welcome to Moose Shit, where we spat bullshit. My name is Moose, and I'm joined by my cautious caretakers, Koob and Al. How are you guys doing today?
Horrible.
Oh, I'm doing wonderful.
Koob, what's up? Why is it horrible?
I'm quitting.
What?
Bro, I worked 10 hours, right? First of all, I didn't even get to go for fucking lunch because it just got so damn busy and I didn't get to go. And then second, my fucking coworker, oh my god, bro, it's so annoying, bro. All she does is sit there and bitch that she's fucking tired, right? Bro, I was doing fucking 95% of the transactions. And I was genuinely like fucking mad that she kept saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And I was like, holy shit, shut the fuck up, bro.
I hate those people, bro.
Bro, I was so heated. I was legit about to say, like, I was about to tell her to fuck off. I was so close. And then at the end of the day, as I'm ready to go, she forgets to balance her cash box or whatever. And has to do it again, which slows us down by another 15 minutes. And I was about to fucking spaz, bro. I was so angry. I was like, bro, I did not eat lunch. I've been here for 10 fucking hours. I'm the one doing all the fucking work. And you're fucking bitching anything. Bro, any minor inconvenience, she calls me over and asks me to help her with. And I try to ignore her, but she doesn't move on unless I come over and help her.
Did she have lunch?
Yeah, she had lunch. It's so infuriating, bro. I'm actually pissed. I think if I work with her and she starts doing that shit again, I might just spaz because I'm actually heated.
You gotta deal with this for another few months, man.
I don't care, man.
Are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm only working Saturday.
Lucky.
I don't care about Saturday, those 3 hours.
God, tomorrow I was gonna get so much shit done, and then like my coworker texted me and going like, "Oh hey Moose, can you come into work from like 1 to 6?" And I told her beforehand, 1 to 2 I usually pray, so no, I can't come into work. I can come into work after 2. He's like, okay, yeah, you can come in at 2. Come in at 2:30. See, one of the people that's supposed to be here is leaving at 4:15. I'm like, and I'm just reading that. I'm like, she's leaving at 4:15, and in the branch there's still 2 people. That's all you need for the branch.
Is there
a
teller?
Need 2 people. No, but like she's gone on the teller line before, and she's been a teller before. So I don't know why I need with investors. So I don't know why I need to come in at 2:30. Okay, well the manager's also supposed to know how to fucking do the teller line. That's the entire fucking point of him.
Bro, there's not a soul that comes into branches after 4:15. To be honest,
no, there's not. I was completely dead.
Because they extended the hours and didn't tell they didn't tell anybody.
Yep. So it's just free money for me.
My branch is having me do phone calls. And like
I offered to
they said,
calls, but they said no.
They said do calls through Salesforce, and I'm like, I don't have access to Salesforce. And I emailed the back office and said, no, he shouldn't be having access to Salesforce. So instead of going like, oh, I guess he's not supposed to do calls, they give me a fucking list. They write it down, all the people I'm calling. Yeah. They write down all the people that they were going to call, give it to me, and then I have to go do a bunch of research just before I even call anyone.
That is not in your job description, Moose. I got an idea. Let's all riot and strike.
I think you said this before.
Strike. The part-time teller strike.
Woo!
I'm okay with it.
You want to know what's crazy? If all the part-time tellers actually do strike, the bank wouldn't be able to function because that's how much I feel like everyone relies on us for some reason.
Yep.
The days that I'm in, they literally don't fucking like nobody else. And you know what the annoying part is? The other bitch that works there, your job title isn't banker. Like, you're not a banker that just happens to have to work on this side. No, your job, fucking, what you got hired as is a teller. So when I'm there, me and you should just be doing 50-50 of the work. But I feel like she thinks because I'm there, she doesn't have to do shit. And it pisses me off.
And then there's no nice way to say, "Yo, I've been doing all the work. You haven't done shit. Can you do something?"
Exactly. So I'm
There's
gonna
no nice way
fucking
to say that.
quit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That bitch is a fucking weirdo, I bet. And that brings us to today's topic. Weirdos. And the reason I want to talk about this, the reason it came to mind for me is I was at the gym one day. In gym, Al, the gym is where you like go to get stronger and work out and work on your physique. Just letting you know. I don't know if you know what the gym was.
Thanks for reminding me.
You know, you probably do need those reminders. But anyways, I was at the gym and like midway through my workout, there's this guy who's just being incredibly fucking loud. He's like screaming at the top of his lungs, jack all. And so I look back and this guy is like clearly on steroids. Like his physique, I can best describe is looks like the Michelin tire guy. You know the Michelin tire mascot?
No.
You don't know the Michelin tire mascot?
He's just
Nope.
incredibly top heavy.
Oh, okay.
No, not even that. He's bumpy like the Michelin tire mascot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bump.
Like this
That's
guy's
kind of funny.
clearly that guy like the guy's clearly on
What?
steroids.
What the fuck? I just looked him up.
That's what his physique looks like. Okay. And so God, and I'm like, God, why the fuck is he being so loud? And I started listening to what he was saying. He's like, oh, no, I'm so fucking strong. No one's like me. I don't do steroids for a single fucking second. Fuck all. I'm the best. I'm like, okay, you're not proving me wrong right now. Like, I don't
just
believe
mad
you for a
'cause he's
single second
different.
right now.
You're mad because he's different.
He
Yeah,
sure
man,
is
stop
different.
hating.
No, he sure is different. Because like I like every time I had to walk by him, it was like a fuck his smell just punched me in the face. Like I had to hold
Oh
my
my
breath every
God.
time I walked
Bro,
past him.
you would not believe the amount of smelly customers that come into the branch. It's the same ones. Bro, it's embarrassing. I could smell them when they walk in the door, and the door is a solid like 20 feet from where
Bro,
I
you
am.
know what's bad? After smelly customers walk into my branch, my coworker, his like, I actually understand what it is because he has like a very like sensitive sense of smell, right? Like he can smell things from very far away. So, bro, if people come in and they fucking stink, he like genuinely struggles with it. And right after they leave, he gets the Febreze and then he walks around the whole branch, like legit holding the button down on the Febreze and walking around. And it just reeks of Febreze afterwards.
Yes,
That's
bro.
funny.
Like, how bad do you have to smell for me to be able to smell you from 20 feet away?
Like a
You
fucking dumpster, bro.
have to either like swim in the dumpster or not own a
No, you know what
bathtub.
it is? You know in SpongeBob when the like the green lines are coming off of people.
That's what it feels like,
That's
bro.
those people, bro. Those people are the green line people from SpongeBob. And there's that
Yeah,
noise
so
that
I
always pops up when they are on the screen. That nasty. Yeah, that noise.
yeah.
Oh,
So
that was
I
good,
felt like
Moose.
I felt like that noise was blasting in my ears, and that green lines were like slapping me in the face every time I had to walk past the guy. Okay, so and then I like I was like working near him, like not close enough so where I have to smell him, but like enough, like close enough so where I can see what he's doing. I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, midway through this guy's workout, he just gets on the floor and starts humping the floor. It's like he's having full on sex with the floor. I'm
Bro,
like, what the fuck kind of
he's
workout
on
is this?
crack, man.
That was a hip thrust.
Okay.
That was a hip thrust. Moose, you wouldn't
Okay.
understand. He was just hip thrusting the floor.
I'm like, the fact that you're doing this proves to me that you're on steroids. Because there's no way you get that physique by fucking the floor. That guy was straight up on steroids. So, in honor of that guy, who are some people that remind you of that guy? Like, who are some motherfucking weirdos that you can't understand for a single second how they are a person walking on Earth?
Oh, I have a good one.
Okay.
So basically, and the best part of this guy used to be my friend before this, right? So it's not even
Beef.
it's a great
Beef.
story, right? No, it's not beef. It's not even beef. I'm still cool with this guy. Like I don't hang out with him, but I saw him recently and it was still cool. Like we're not beefing or anything. But right? So basically like we would hang out with this guy like one summer it was me, my brother, one of my other friends and this kid. Like we were hanging out often, like we would go out to eat, like just hang out outside like at the football field, stuff like that. And then like randomly he just like disappeared, bro. Like for like 6 months, nobody heard from him. He wasn't on social media. He didn't say a word to anybody. Literally nobody we knew could get into contact with this kid, right? And then randomly, so that was like during the winter and then the spring. So then when the summer came back around, uh, we all started going back to playing basketball, right? One day he pulls up to play basketball and then we all got excited like yo what's good bro like it's been a while and then I noticed something was like weird about him. I was like yo like he's not how I remember him, but I didn't think anything of it, right? So then like that day goes by, like I barely talked to him because we were kind of just playing game like basketball and like I didn't get a chance to talk to him. But uh, a couple of my friends went with him to this other spot that we used to chill at, and it started raining, right? Like hard rain, thunderstorms, and all that. And apparently, like I can't. I obviously my friends have no reason to lie, but my friends are telling me that this kid. All right, I'm calling him Chad. Okay, right. So this guy. Okay, so this guy Chad, right? They're hanging out at this spot, and all my other friends are telling me that Chad is outside of the car in the pouring rain and he starts like laughing like sadistically and then he starts yelling out like God is coming, God is coming. And
Bro.
then everybody was looking at him like, yo, what's good with Chad?
That
Right?
guy's gonna murder
So then
someone.
So then one of my boys, he's taking him home, right? And he lives on like the other side of town, so it's a long drive. And in the car, he starts yelling, saying the same thing, and he starts laughing like he does like an evil like villain laugh and then says, God is coming. And I'm like, oh my God. And he was wearing Yeezys, right? And he takes his Yeezys off of his feet and he holds them up in his hand and he's like, bro, you think I need these? You think I need these? I could throw these out the window right now. I could throw these out the window right now. He fucking opens the window and then my other boy that was driving him home was like, yo, don't do that, bro. And he was like, he looks back at him. He was like, yeah, you better tell me to stop. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? But you know what the best part is? I'm not even done.
It's
I'm
cocaine.
not
Oh
even
no.
done.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
right? After this happens, there's like another month-long break, right? That I don't see him. I only saw him for like an hour that day, but after this happened, this scared me, right? But a month later, we're playing basketball again. We're on the basketball courts, and he pulls up and he's like shooting around by himself on the side because we were all in a game, so we couldn't like tap him up or anything. So we win. Like I won my game. I walk over to him, and he has AirPods in, and I hear him talking to himself, and he's saying what he was saying was, no booze, no drugs, no alcohol, no video games. And then he's like repeating that mantra to himself, which first thing I thought of immediately was like, why did it say no booze and then no alcohol if it's the same thing? But I walked back over to my friends and I was like, yo, he's like, Chad is scaring me, man. And then randomly during one of the games we were playing, bro, think about it, right? Where we play basketball, there's 6 different courts, right? So he's on the court all the way on the left, or there's 3 courts, but since everybody's playing half court, it's basically 6 different courts. So he's on the court all the way on the left and closest to the parking lot. And then all of a sudden, he just starts fucking screaming, bro, at nobody. He's like, "Yeah, you don't want to fuck with me, bro. I'll fuck you up, bro. I'll mess
Cocaine.
you up." And he's
Cocaine.
just yelling at nobody. And bro, every single person, there was not a, you couldn't hear a single basketball being dribbled at that court, bro. Every person stopped and stared at him. And after that, bro, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I was so scared, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga is legit. I thought he was tripping on acid, but I still don't know. But I thought he was fucking nuts.
Wow,
Damn.
that's quite the story.
That's just
Have
a
you heard
weirdo
from him
right
yet?
there.
Have you
I
heard from
mean,
him
I
since?
saw him. You know, when I actually saw him, him on New Year's Day. Me and one of my cousins and my brother went to the ShopRite, and we were just buying some stuff for like we were having a little party, so we were buying some stuff, and then I see him, and then I was just like, I just had like a normal catch up, you know what I mean? Like I was just like, "Yo, what's good, bro? Like, how you been? Like, what you been up to? Like that type of thing." And like, yeah, it was just a normal, but like, I can't ever look at him the same after watching him fucking bug out like that.
So
He goes,
anyone ever go up to him going like, "Hey, what's good with you?" After that?
No, man. Oh, this is the context of why nobody would ever go up to him. So this guy is like incredibly fucking jacked, right? So he is a massive individual, right? Like 6'2", but like all and like maybe like 230, but he's all fucking muscle. And he knows like jujitsu and shit. So he is a scary ass motherfucker, bro. So I that was the one thing like I was like I don't want to go near him and like ask him if he's like because what if he just decides to kill me? Like I could be
Okay,
dead.
that takes everything you just said and makes it even scarier. Because I thought before it was just like some short, skinny kid going like,
No.
"Yeah,
oh,
God, it'll come." But now it's like fucking Akuma from Street Fighter, and he's the one saying that now. Or
Bro, this guy was like deadlifting like 500 pounds, bro.
no, he was not.
I promise you
this
he was, bro. He
this
was
is like the
massive.
equivalent of
He was
Thanos. It's like the
literally
equivalent of
massive.
Thanos coming.
Bro, he
It's the
was
equivalent of Thanos
massive.
You
just
should have
coming,
said that in
bro.
the beginning. But no, my picture of him is okay. Well, I have two weirdos
He's
to
not.
talk about.
He's not here. He's not here. Do you want to wait for him, or do you want to?
Sure, man. Unless you want to entertain them in the meantime.
No, I'm good.
Shout something out,
I
Moose.
also.
Do a quick advertisement.
This video is brought to you by fucking no one because no one wants to sponsor us. Please, anyone,
No,
and I
no,
mean
Moose.
literally
Moose,
anyone.
that sounds
Come
ridiculously desperate. We are not that
leave
desperate.
leave a comment. Leave a comment, or just reach out to us in any way, shape, or form. We'll sponsor anything at this point. Not anything.
Anything?
We won't sponsor jet. We won't sponsor terrible things, but we'll sponsor good things. And the fact that we'll sponsor it and letting everyone know that we don't sponsor good things is already automatic advertisement.
What if someone what if a girl gave you her OnlyFans to sponsor?
But
I don't
fuck
see
her.
an issue with that. I don't see an issue with that.
You would say this
What?
video is brought to you by this girl's OnlyFans?
What is the issue? She's paying us and she's working.
Yes.
This
She's
video
paying
is
us and she's
brought to
working.
you- This video is brought to you by Abella Danger's OnlyFans.
Yes.
Please subscribe. She has a big ass. You think she'd pay us for that? That was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Okay.
I'm sure one of our listeners will sign up for it.
Al, if
I mean,
you
I
were a
signed up
listener,
for it.
you would probably say, yeah, you too probably would sign up for it.
Not me.
Not
Porn is
me.
You
free,
just
man.
said
Porn is
you.
free. Porn is free. Come on, man. I don't fall into that trap. I've actually subscribed to one girl's OnlyFans because I lost a bet.
Oh,
Well, the thing is, okay, so it was this girl that me and like three of my friends knew. Like she used to live near us, right? And the thing is, her mom married some like rich ass white dude, right? This like Italian guy, and then all of a sudden she was gone. She
what's his name?
started.
County. Sorry,
Shut up, Alex.
I
She
just
started living
that's
in
all I.
like fucking Florida and like going on expensive vacations and like all that shit. But she looks like a fucking Barbie, right? So she was hot. So then me and my friend played a game of 2K, and the loser had to buy the OnlyFans,
Wow.
and I lost. So I had to buy the OnlyFans. And you know what the worst part was? It sucked.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
Stupid whore wasn't even naked.
On OnlyFans.
Yeah, no, it was just like normal pictures. I feel
Well,
like a
it's modern
degenerate
lore.
talking about this.
Yeah, especially
Okay.
since if out of the three of us, I'll probably be the guy who would actually pay for OnlyFans.
I don't
'Cause
know
he's so
why you say
particular.
that, Mo.
Moose, that would definitely
Because
be
you're
you,
so
man.
particular, bro.
Yeah,
No,
it
no, no,
actually
no.
would be you,
No, no,
most.
no, Moose. It
Why
definitely
would
be
it
you.
be me? Why would it be
Because you're
me?
Moose. Because you're
It's-
Moose.
You talk about all the time how you're never gonna get a woman, and this is the only time you'd actually be able to see a woman naked.
Porn is free.
What?
Yeah, but porn is unethical.
How so?
It exploits the porn stars.
Yeah, for the porn stars that it exploits them. But for those it doesn't, it doesn't. In it of itself, porn is not evil or unethical.
Most, do you only watch unexploited porn star porn?
I hope to think, especially since it's
Yeah,
so
you
easy
fucking
for
hope.
women.
You fucking hope. You know who's not exploited? OnlyFans stars.
That's such bullshit, and you don't fucking know that. Who was that? Amaranth was exploited for her OnlyFans, bro.
I don't even know who that is.
Amaranth? That's her
Oh.
name, right?
Not all of us follow the titty streamers like you do, most.
I don't follow the titty
Oh yeah,
streamers.
she's the Twitch bitch, right?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
What about her?
she was like She was famously exploited for her OnlyFans by her boyfriend.
No, I don't know about that.
That was me. I was the exploiter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to talk about my weirdos. Okay. So, and I know I always go back to work, but this is where I get all of the juicy shit from. There's this one woman that comes into my job at least once a week, if not twice a week, and does not stop talking. When I say does not stop talking, you could like not make eye contact with her. You can completely ignore her, not even respond to what she's saying, and she could just go on and on and on. She literally stays there for an hour, on average, an hour.
Respect.
Sometimes up to like 2.5 hours. And literally, this happened like I don't know if it was yesterday. She came in, bro. I couldn't even tell you where the conversation went. It started with her son. It started with his law degree. Then it went to her father who died, and then it went to her house, how she wants to sell her house, and it went to her plans, and then we got to the topic of the Silicon Valley collapse, the bank collapse. And she's talking about, oh yeah, I heard they invested in a lot of risky coins. You know, I have somewhat of a coin collection myself. I developed, I collect like silver dollars. She is talking about Bitcoin, and she is thinking this is a literal coin, and she's talking, oh yeah, you know they don't value the silver dollars like they used to back in the day, and I have a whole collection of half dollars and dollar coins, and it's like, bro. I didn't even.
How much do you think the physical bitcoins that Silicon Valley Bank was investing in are worth?
I
Because
couldn't even
apparently they're
correct you.
real physical coins. Apparently to this
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Apparently, it's a real coin, and
That's hilarious.
I couldn't because you know what would happen if I said, "Oh, you know what? It's actually not Bitcoin. It's actually, or it's not like a physical coin. It's actually a type of currency." And she'd be like, "Oh, really? Oh, what's that about?" And it would go into the whole thing. So I just nodded and smiled, and yeah, I can't believe they don't value half dollars like they used to, and dollar coins, and I can't believe what America has come to. No one uses cash anymore, bro. I fucking
I just
hate it.
say, all I say is, yeah. Either I say, yeah, I agree, or what's it called? If like somebody is bitching at me for something, I just say I completely understand,
Oh, I
and then I
completely
just keep
understand.
go. So like when people lately, everybody's been bitching about the conversion, so they're like, yeah, citizens is this, citizens is that, and I'm like, I completely understand in the most sincere voice possible. When in my mind, I was like, I hope your account fucking gets shut down.
I hate those
Like
people
lots
that
of
go
people
like,
are nice about it, but
yeah. I hate those people that
bro,
go like,
this
"Oh, I can't believe what this country is coming to." Like, I don't know
Oh,
what you want my response to be to that is. Like,
the
because
people. Those. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
it's usually like, and I'm gonna make this very clear to anyone listening. I am a fucking liberal. I am not conservative. I'm not Republican. I'm not right leaning in any way, shape, or form. So if you listen to this and that makes you upset, fuck off. I don't care. And it's like conservatives that usually come up to me. It's conservatives that go up to me. I can't believe what this country is coming to, and this piece of shit president. I'm like, cool. I hope you know that as a young person, presumably, I voted for the current president, which I did. And like, I don't know what they think they're gonna accomplish by going like, I can't believe what this world is coming to. All these young people, they just fucking don't know how to on how this world works and stuff like that. As I'm standing right in front of them.
Yes, I get that all the time when they say, "Oh, where's the deposit slips? I need a withdrawal slip to do my thing." And I say, "Oh, citizens just wants to be completely paperless. I can process it without it." I'm like, "Oh, paperless? No, I can't do paperless. I gotta be old. I'm old fashioned. I can't. I have
so
to deal with
true,
paper."
bro.
I
You know what
fucking
one thing
hate it,
that bothers
bro.
me about that so much is, bro, people act like the pin pad, bro. The
Uh-huh.
pin pad is fucking. It must be from fucking space, bro. The aliens brought the pin pad to us from fucking outer space because, bro, I ask an idiot to sign it. I tell them, oh, like or they want to do a withdrawal, and I bring them into session, whatever, and then I'm like, oh, I just need you to sign, and then hit the enter button after you're finished signing on the pin pad, bro. Bro, I can count. Is it bad that I need more than just my two hands to count the number of people that picked up a fucking real pen to try to sign the pin pad? On my mother, there have been more than 10 people that have tried to sign the pin pad with a pen, with a real pen, an ink pen, and it just infuriates me. And
Um,
they look at
uh,
us like we're in like geniuses with technology. Like, no, I'm just not a fucking caveman.
I also want to make this clear before Bruce Van Son gets all three of us fired immediately. This is not indicative of every customer that comes up to us, and it's also not. And like hearing this go, like, oh yeah, it must be all the old people. It's also not indicative of all the old people. Like when you get a customer who's up
It
there
is.
in age, when you get a customer that's up there in age, and they're like are nice about everything, they find out oh everything is paperless. Like oh my god, that makes everything so much easier. I know that
Yes.
person's nice then, because that person understands that how the
Bro,
world actually
a
works.
fucking bro, all the old people that I interact with at work, they're honestly like great people. Yeah, you get some people that are grumpy because they're going paperless because if that's what they're used to, that's what they're used to. I don't really care. Like one thing that I don't mind is like when somebody comes in for their statements or something and they want it on paper, I don't care about that, right? Like that's your preference. But
Yeah.
like I'm not out here just like bashing old people because guess what? Half the fucking idiots that picked up the pen are fucking under the age of like fucking 40, bro. Like you're just a dingus. You are a dingus. How can you use a cell phone but can't operate a pin pad, bro?
I hate it, bro.
It's just bizarre, man. It's bizarre.
No, same thing with the cell phones. When they're asking to set up online banking, they want
My
me to walk them
God.
through it. Bro, what does it say? It says put in your social security number. Okay, so what does that mean? You put in your fucking social. What does it say? Oh, pick 3 security questions. So what does that mean? Look at the questions, pick the one that you can answer, and put it in. What does it say? Make a username. Okay, what's a username? It's like, why do you need me to translate what it says right on the phone to you? Maybe that's me hating old people, and I don't hate old people, but it just infuriates me their lack of comprehension skills.
Now, I feel like
I don't
every
know.
single person
Not
in
wrong.
America needs another lesson on basic comprehension. Because I feel like it's like I'm talking to a brick wall half the time when I'm saying something.
Yeah. So my next weirdo is someone I believe I talked to you guys about before, but I haven't said it on the podcast. If I could put a picture on the video, I will. Bro, this guy pulls up in the nastiest, most disgusting, beaten down car I've ever seen. Bro, this car had like 3 shades of paint on it. Almost all of the windows were covered in like garbage bags. Inside was filled to the brim with every seat, except for the driver's seat, was filled to the brim with garbage, candy wrappers, pizza boxes, soda cans, fast food. Wait, hold on.
I don't want to see the picture again.
Okay, I'm back. Bro, it was so disgusting. And then he comes into the branch. Of course, he's like smells like shit. And it's like I can have a little compassion. Maybe this guy is just like, he's going through some rough times. But like,
Down on his
how
luck.
much compassion can I give? Like, how rough of times can you be at where you can't clean the soda cans in your car, man? And then the worst part is when he leaves to unlock his door, he has a padlock. A literal fucking padlock. I don't know. I don't even know how this is possible, bro. All the car door. I don't even know how you could attach a padlock to your car, but I've seen it, and it was literally a padlock. He has a key in his pocket, and it takes him like at least 5 minutes to try to jiggle it open. To finally get into his car, and he does that every time he unlocks and locks the door. And I'm like, I feel sorry for that man, but I'm just judging. I'm sorry.
See, here I have an issue now because like I can judge the car as much as I want, but then judging the person underneath it makes it a little bit more difficult because like hoarding is a mental disease. Like hoarding is an actual disease people have, and that could be what that guy's going through. You
Yeah,
know?
that I know, but it's still funny, and I'm still gonna talk about it.
I love the
Um,
mentality.
Okay. So I guess I should make this next disclaimer. We are not necessarily judging people based off of their mental health history, or any of their what would you say, circumstances surrounding the actions that they then present to the rest of society. We are just pointing out the humorous aspect of them, and for those that we do get angry at, that's because they're assholes and not necessarily because of the weirdness that they exude. Everyone is weird to some point. You're talking to
Except for
three
me.
people who decide.
Except for
No, you're
me.
talking to you're listening to three people who are voluntarily be on a podcast called Moose Shit. That's pretty fucking weird.
True.
Okay. Um. So this is not necessarily this next guy is not necessarily a guy who's weird. Um. No, I guess you can't call him weird. Al knows this guy very well. I'll say the name beforehand just so Al can chime in when he needs to. Remember Al? I'm gonna call him Firefly. I'm gonna call him Firefly. Okay. So this guy, Firefly. Now,
Smelled
I'm
like
I make jokes about, you know, your sister at your expense, not at her expense, at your expense.
Oh.
But this guy like took all my jokes and started living them out for real. Like he was obsessed. He was Joe Goldberg in fucking real life.
Bro,
Um,
this guy had no game whatsoever. First of all, so he liked my sister. And I don't really know the extent.
Two of us.
uh,
Sorry, Al. I just had to take that opportunity.
I don't really know the extent of how far he went, but I think he tried asking her out to like prom, or was it like some military ball or something? I don't even know
It
what
was
he
prom.
did. Okay. And she said no, and then what? He just did a 180 and started hating women or something like that.
Yeah,
But all I
remember
remember
one
is that
day.
he smelled. Go ahead.
I remember one day he brought in a flower. And I don't know if it was like the flower day where you're supposed to bring in red flowers if you like someone, yellow flowers if they're a friend, or if it was this. It could have been your sister's birthday. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I know it was spring. Or maybe Valentine's Day.
It
Either
doesn't
way,
matter.
the entire day he planned it around giving your sister a flower. And I'm like, you know what? Just go for it. It's whatever. Just go for it, bro.
You convinced him, Moose?
Well, he
You
should at
were
least
his
go for it.
sidekick?
You should at least go for it and get rejected outright. Wonder, oh my god, is she gonna like me or is she not?
That is great advice, Moose.
Fuck off. Not the same. Not even nearly the same. But so like the entire day passes and he just doesn't give the flower and instead he throws it in his trash. I'm like, dude, what happened? He's like, nothing happened. Fuck off. And so then, yeah, after that, he just started going on a fucking tirade of hating all women. Going like, women are all bitches. They don't like men like me. And yeah, I would never do that. So it's not similar. It's not similar.
Sure, man. Keep on saying that to yourself.
But then the next year came, and that guy, just like the guy before you were talking about, Koob, he disappeared. Like I was there, I was like
off the grid.
Or there's always a kid in school that's just not there for months, and then he comes back for like 1 or 2 days, and then he just leaves again. That's been in like every single grade that's happened. Some kid does that.
Yeah, but no, this guy disappeared for 2 years because last time I saw him was sophomore year. He was gone for the entirety of junior year and gone for all the senior year that we saw at least. I have not seen him since sophomore year, and I know he still he still lives in our town, but like he doesn't go to school anymore. No one heard. From what I understand, some people went to his house at some point, but I don't know what happened after that and what he said or anything like that. So he just fell off the fucking map. He got completely erased.
So listen, don't let heartbreak fuck you up to that level. Don't be enthralled over a woman that you don't even know and
just
barely
don't
even
try in the
talk
first
to.
place. Just don't try in the first place, and you won't get to that point, right? That's the lesson. Am I wrong?
You're fucking wrong, Moose, and I don't want to deal with this again. I don't want to have to debate you again. Maybe one of our listeners can comment or reach out to Moose and tell him how dog shit he is and how stupid he is, because I can't do the debate anymore. So I'm leaving it up to one of our viewers. In fact, will give $10 to anyone who can make Moose change his mind.
I mean, a woman
You guys
could. Find a woman that'll fall in love with Moose.
Yep, and I'll give you $10. Then they'll finally shut the fuck up.
No.
Any woman out there that is willing to go on a date with my best buddy Moose will get $10.
I said that. Even if I go on a date, I'm gonna reject the woman right afterwards. I'm gonna be like, sorry, can't work out.
Cut that out, man. You are embarrassing yourself. Just cut it out. Let's just fucking move on.
Okay. Well, if any of you can fill time for the next 5 minutes, I will cut it out. But otherwise, this is staying in because I'm 100% right. This is the next TikTok that's gonna be released. My dissertation.
God, Oh my god! You know what? That's a great idea. You know why? Because that's
Leave
rage
it in,
bait.
bro.
Yeah.
People just can see how pathetic the male experience can be.
Exactly.
Exactly, Moose. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I can't say it on the podcast. Well, otherwise I would say I'm going to say it afterwards. Actually,
Okay.
but you guys don't understand. It's simple as that. You don't understand. You have to be in this mindset that you have to
A
understand.
loser mindset.
It's not a loser mindset. It's clarity. Firefly, that guy is a loser. I am the evolved version.
Firefly.
Is that it?
That's
Let's wrap.
all. Let's just end off on your sad fucking story.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you everyone so much for listening to a bunch of weirdos talk about other weirdos being weird. Please
I'm
go
not
feel free
weird.
to. You're
Not
weird.
me.
You are
I'm
weird.
unique. I'm
Not
You're
unique.
me.
so
Not me.
fucking weird.
I'm
Go,
special.
unique.
please.
Special.
I'm
Special.
unique.
Go check out some of our other videos. You can find them on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and just subscribe. That's all I ask. Just fucking subscribe. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers, and every subscriber
Stop
counts. So
saying
just
that.
fucking subscribe.
You sound desperate, Moose. You sound money
We're trying to
hungry
hit
and
a
greedy.
milestone. We're trying to hit a milestone.
Yeah, we're hitting a milestone. What is this about money? I know nothing about any type of money that you're speaking of, Al. I am just
It's
here
not like
to
you have
provide.
to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to put ads on your videos. Like that's not what I'm saying at all.
No, that's not what we're
Yeah,
saying. It's just a
yeah, we're
milestone.
not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're not looking for 1,000 subscribers plus either 10,000, 4,000 public watch hours or 10 million shorts views. That's not what we're
Yeah.
asking for. We're
No,
just
those are
asking for a milestone.
milestones.
Alex, that is ridiculous for you to say. You know that? Don't
Yeah,
be so
God,
ridiculous.
Sorry.
jeez,
Grow up.
Sorry. How
Grow
silly
up.
of me. Milestones.
it is milestone.
We are milestone
and
driven.
and companies, please feel free to sponsor us because that's another milestone right there. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day and bye bye.